Right, appears to be live. Hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing this fine day? Some of you may have noticed that I changed the title of the stream part way through, and if you care, not that it matters, but it was One Art Place because that was in my head and it was amusing me. But now it's about the guy who has made the patron saint of interneting. The patron saint? The patron... Why can't I say that?
Patron.
Patron saint. Patron saint of interneting. And I thought it was a joke. Until it turns out that it apparently isn't. Which is just... It's too perfect. The way I see it, I mean, they say, oh, he did this miracle and he did that and the other. I think it's the one person that they knew who could use a computer because they're all olds. Probably someone's nephew.
Your streams is playing on in the background.
Is it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, that's probably on my headset. Pause. There we go. It shouldn't matter because I don't stream desktop audio anymore or anything else. Hello from not Canada. How are we doing? Are you talking through a pillow? No? There is a possibility that my microphone's a bit fucked. Because I did drop it on the floor yesterday, which was very clever of me. Let me just check, see how this... There's lots of moving about, but it seems to be fine. Just turn your volume up. Not my fault. Although, if it is fucked, I did want an excuse to buy a new microphone, so, swings and roundabouts. The saint of memes, I know. That's what he should be. But, yeah, it was very, very odd. What's up, baby?
Just reading lockdown stuff. Earlier today, they were on about, we're going to close pubs. And I went, finally, good. Stop people going out and getting Rona. And now they've changed it. Oh, well, we're not going to do this, but we're going to do this instead. And I'm like, make your bloody minds up. So annoying.
Ultimately, it doesn't really affect us. Because we're not going out.
It's not the point.
I know, but it's like, just let the world destroy itself and then we'll come out from
right. Patron
34
Saint.
below.
I saw this on the
internet.
One of the atheist groups I'm on Facebook, and I legitimately thought, he's taking the piss.
It's got to be a meme, yeah?
But apparently
one
it's
of those
true.
memes.
Apparently it's true. It says, hallelujah, brothers. The patron saint of the internet is now being beautified.
Beautified, I think that's what they call it.
Beautified. The Catholic Church has considered Carlo Acutis a modern day saint. He is now dedicated, as he dedicated his time prior to his death to classify... Oh, God.
Do you want me to read it?
What's that? Exactly.
I would imagine it's pronounced Eucharistic miracles? Or Eucharistic? I don't know.
Bullshit miracles. And talked about how he would die of leukemia, which is considered to be precognition.
Did he have leukemia? Because you know
that's the thing, though. If he already had it.
Well, what a shit! Like, if he didn't have leukemia and he went, you know what? I'm gonna die of leukemia. That's still not infinite odds.
Another requirement to be beautified is to have a miracle attributed to your name, to which the Medical Council of the Congregation of Saints and Saints' Causes expressed a positive opinion about a miracle that had happened in Brazil, and they just attributed it to him. And it says... Yeah, and I kid you not, one of the listed attributes beside a rosary and a sacrament is a laptop.
Oh, fuck me.
So one of his symbols is a laptop.
Shit, I've got a laptop. Am I nearly a saint? The troll doll at the White House is immune to COVID. Illuminati, for fuck's sake. You pronounce it beatified. 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 There you go.
Beatified.
Beatified. Which, honestly, just, I have no idea. That sounds like an even worse word.
Medical Catholic Council of Scammers.
Medical Catholic Council of, it's the Woo Council of bullshit. Oh, it was just so fucking
Science can't explain it. It must be a miracle. I can't remember one of the
science can't explain the thing I made up. It must be a miracle.
There's there was like one of the I remember one of the really old saints that they had. It was a woman, and for some bullshit reason they decided this was a miracle. She said that her husband was being unfaithful to her, and that she should go and ask him and confront him about it.
Right.
And so she did, and he admitted that he was cheating, and that was classed as a miracle.
How?
Yeah, I know. This is old school miracles, though.
Okay, so you meet two people, and he fucking starts flirting. You're a woman, and you've met this couple, and the guy starts flirting with you and says, you want to fuck me later. And then you later tell her, oh, I think he might be cheating on you. Yeah, it's called being a person. Fucking always attributing really simple, obviously explainable phenomena to magic, or miracles in this case. Oh, shit, that shit drives me fucking bananas. I have 3 laptops. Am I God? Maybe. I have a lot of computers in this house. I suppose we have it, but they are all effectively mine. Yours. I'm the one who has to look after them when they die, so I think that's how that works. So I've got 5 computers at least, and 2 laptops and some other shit, and probably enough makings of a computer to make another one. Speaking of medical, my younger brother choked to death on a piece from the board game Life.
Jesus Christ.
True story. Did you hear the Catholic Church changed one of its chants from "We to I therefore rendering several"? What? Changed one of its chants from "We" to "I." Oh, right. That's very confusing. From "We" to "I", therefore rendering several baptism and marriages null and void. No. I was wondering where the punchline was there. Apparently that's just true and stupid. Easy chat. You're right, Dan. How you doing, man?
Last year, the Catholic Church announced that sainthood of 2 former popes, one from 1958 and one from 1963, John XXIII and John Paul II. So the church requirements for sainthood is these 2 miracles worked by them after their death, which are needed to prove that they're in heaven and accepting prayer requests back on earth.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake. Joe Nickel, paranormal investigator extraordinaire.
Is that in quotes?
No. He wrote the latest Skeptical Inquirer about the church's latest incredibly weak case of Pope miracles. For starters, he explained that most claims of medical miracles have, at their heart, fatal flaws.
What, like they're bullshit?
It says that they're usually an argument from ignorance.
Yeah.
The major citation for healing is to be classified as for a certain healing to be classified as a miracle. In addition to being instantaneous and permanent, it has to be medically inexplicable.
Right.
This is an attempt to use negative evidence.
Well, basically, because we don't know why something happened, therefore miracle. It's also like a god of the
Claimants are therefore engaging in logical fallacy.
Yeah.
It says, we don't know why her symptoms went away, therefore it must be a miracle.
Raised practicing Catholic, absolutely bang on. What, that it's stupid? Have you heard?
I like the one
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tusk.
Have you heard the one about my magical finger?
Have you heard the miracle of the septic finger? No, no one has. Completely ignoring the fact that apparently his God let a nun suffer for 40 years. I mean, I would. But then I'm not an all-loving God. I'm an all-powerful, hateful God who likes to burn people. It's funny. Gave up being Catholic for Lent and never went back. For fuck's sake.
Says
you've got to give up something you actually enjoy. So I don't think that counts. You're a Catholic again.
In fact, in such cases, do have an alternative explanation for illnesses such as multiple sclerosis. Are also known to show spontaneous remissions. Other cures may be attributed to misdiagnosis.
I just like the fact that
it says not just some random healing power. Not to mention the possibilities of plain old fakery, dishonesty, and exaggeration of one's symptoms, because those never happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're a weird channel. We experience many of the. This definitely happened. Where's your proof?
I think so.
You're going to deny my story.
I'm just reading this now. I think someone just mentioned this. But,
what's that?
Let's look into the first miracle of a French nun, Sister Marie Simon Pierre Normand. God's sake, pick a last name. Who claimed to be cured from Parkinson's disease after she prayed to a deceased pope. He lists a number of problems with her claim in that the church ignored. These included 3 years after Sister Marie claimed to have been miraculously healed, she had relapsed. One of the doctors investigating the case of the opinion said she'd not actually suffered from Parkinson's at all. She had a similar nerve disorder, which goes in and out of remission.
She had this issue where she was from your feet to the top of your head. You're just absolutely jam-packed with shit. And it makes you shake a bit. Because you're not supposed to have quite that much shit inside your body.
Also, Nicole points out the irony that the church is using this as a basis for John Paul's sainthood, given that John Paul himself had Parkinson's or close related disorder, in which he sought a cure in vain.
I shouldn't be laughing at someone having Parkinson's, but I'm a big fan of irony, and that is some epic irony. Although, if you want to be really fair, it's like he got to heaven, he went, do you know what's bad? That thing I had. I'm going to work on making sure one person has been cured from that for no fucking reason. And the Lord did say, point thy finger to the sky and I'll have a butcher's. And lo, although it was not healed, it was slightly less gacky after a week or two. You're a fucking piece of shit, Tusk.
Far from being healed, he also struggled through mass gasping and trembling because of his condition.
Oof.
The claimed healing powers, they said that a certain shrine in France, because he kissed like a relic there or something. Apparently, it became a place where people went to try and get a miracle to cure their Parkinson's.
It's so sad.
Yeah, he said he died the following year after kissing a relic there.
Ugh.
So
don't kiss that relic.
I don't know.
Don't touch. It's got the lurgy.
I don't know. Obviously, certain Catholics is going to be sort of different, but I don't get the whole. I think it's a weird thing with Catholicism is they like touching and kissing and stroking and doing shit with things, and I'm like, can you just leave it alone? So I have to lick this, otherwise it doesn't count.
I lick the sacred floor tile of Magak.
Lick the wound of Christ.
No, it's the sacred floor tile of Magak.
Thomas.
It's had.
I like the idea that you didn't touch it. You licked the wound.
Well, it's sacred because one of the sainted popes had diarrhea whilst running through this section, and a bit of it leaked out onto that, and now it's a sacred relic. And yeah.
And people were saying as well that he says, like, in other words, basically they want people to believe that John Paul's ghost, whatever, did something for this nun, which God and the Virgin Mary failed to do, because they prayed to them as well.
So, I mean,
apparently
At least the other guy
she prayed to
exists,
God to
or
get rid of
existed.
her illness, and that did nothing. So she prayed to the Virgin Mary to get rid of illness. That did nothing. So she prayed to John Paul, and apparently that did something.
So John Paul apparently outranks God.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, I'd be really pissed if I was
But his
God.
ghost was so powerful, apparently, that he could also walk his magic through photographs in the newspaper.
At work.
He says a second miracle attributed to him is somewhat suspicious. A Costa Rican woman.
Understatement of the century.
Costa Rican woman named Floribeth Mora Diaz was reportedly healed from a I can't even say this one. Cerebral, the thing in your head. She has
cerebral palsy.
No.
Oh.
It is cerebral. Like a cerebral fusiform aneurysm.
Oof.
Oh god, that sounds. Does even just the words?
Yeah.
That sounds.
Hearing that makes me feel like I don't want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably don't want most diseases.
Reportedly, she walked into a hospital complaining of headaches. The neurosurgeon diagnosed her with an aneurysm, in which he felt was inoperable. She got sent home to rest and gave medication for pain. Short order, however, she was healed according to the doctors. She attributed this miracle because she gazed at a photograph of him in the newspaper.
Of course.
Well, the Associated Press wrote that the symptoms that she felt brought her back to the brink of death 3 years ago.
Okay.
They may have been exaggerated in her own prognosis.
Really?
The fact that she had headaches and she also had high blood pressure.
It's amazing how much self-diagnosis.
She's also as a smoker and a drinker used occasional cocaine. So.
Zox asks, is it an insult in your country to call someone sir and then their last name? No?
No.
Is it anywhere? Because that's odd. Calling someone sir is, generally speaking, fairly positive.
But usually people do it to be a dick.
Yeah, I mean, when people call me Sir Big Dick McSwangins, you know, it's very normal and common and all the time.
Are you impressed? Are you convinced that John Paul II is healing the sick from heaven?
No.
The church set the bar even lower. The current Pope Francis was planning to name some of the saints. He conveniently decided to waive 2 miracle rule for John and let it slip on by with just 1. Something about extra credit because he worked in the Vatican. Because the only miracle that he had was supposedly healing this Italian nun.
Okay. I don't know. But this has got nothing to do with Mr. Internet.
I could look up stuff with it, but I just thought that it's just because it's recent about it's the weird cut between modern miracles and and how old school ones used to be.
Someone told me today
scraping the barrel type shit.
The miracles of diminishing returns was something I became aware of, and it's like start of time creates universe and planet, and then does like bringing people back from the dead, and then you get to modern days and like burns his own face into a piece of toast, and it's like one of these things is not like the others. Mother Teresa actually believes suffering was good and ended up forcing it on patients.
She did.
We know. I have on more than one occasions referred to Mother Teresa as a bit of a cunt. That's about the only way I could put it. People are often surprised by that opinion and think that I'm taking the piss when they don't know that she is a bit of a cunt. Or was, at least. It's amazing. The thing to know about Mother Teresa as well.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same thing with anything.
Right, that word that we didn't know, the accrutionist,
Right.
it basically means some associated with the Holy Communion.
Okay. But Mother Teresa was... Her miracle was this thing because they used a different type of videotape and it made it look different. Or it's... I can't remember what the exact thing is, but if you look up what her actual like miracle stuff and what brought her to fame is,
Hang on.
it's really fucking dumb. It's like painfully stupid. That's Big Dick McSwagger to you. It's Swaggins. God's sake.
Get it
Bit
right.
of, you're way too polite. I know. I am far too polite to that cunt. It's like Bigfoot sightings going down after the invention of smartphones. I know, it's weird, isn't it? I like Pope John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Yes. I think that's a fucking Eddie Izzard joke. There's Pope John, and then Pope John Paul. And the next one will be Pope John Paul George. And finally, Pope John Paul Ringo, George and Ringo, and then they'll go on tour with himself. Jesus, the toast of God. It was mistranslated all this time. The Holy Spirit. It wasn't the Holy Spirit. It was just God toast. So she is a saint because of a video glitch. I could be misremembering the exact thing. I don't think it was a glitch. I think it was, like, if I remember rightly, they changed the type of tape they were filming in, and
So, like, apparently the first miracle she did was she healed somebody with a cancerous tumour.
Yeah. But it's the one that brought her to fame.
A woman had she had a cyst. It wasn't a proper tumour, not like a cancerous type thing.
You say, "Oh, I've healed you from your tumour. You won't die of it. You weren't going to anyway, but you won't die of it."
I think now I'm just reading through it.
But it's the thing that brought her to fame rather than her specific miracles.
They're saying that she cured her cancerous tumour because she kept a picture of Mother Teresa in her locket, despite the fact that she was under the care of conventional medicine as well.
Fuck that! Oh my god! I mean, how many miracles?
She took medicines for 9 months. Yeah.
People have a go at doctors for having god complexes, but often they've just got.
Her husband said, "My wife was cured by doctors, not by a miracle. The miracle is a hoax. I have her medical records, sonograms, prescriptions, and physician's notes, which were confiscated by the missionaries of Sister Beta of the missionary charity."
Fucking hell!
They really wanted Teresa to be classed involved in that miracle.
Oof. New subscriber came from Jeff Holiday. That's an odd connection. I know that he had one of my t-shirts on one of his live streams, which was weird. But yeah. But yeah, I need to... ain't anyone put Jesus' face on toast with a laser engraver these days? Oh, can't. Right. Yes! You almost certainly could do that, and it would be hilarious. I would put my face on it because I am God. A god. One of the gods. There are many gods. It's not just me. Don't let people lie to you. I'm a cruel and petty god. So, be good. As long as I stay drunk, it doesn't matter.
The Carlos guy.
Right, is this the internet?
Yeah, he was an Italian Catholic computer programmer. He was best known for documenting miracles around the world and cataloguing them.
So he was a nerd
on a website.
Right.
Which he created months before he died of leukemia. It was noted that he was very cheerful and that his computer skills were quite advanced and that he had a deep devotion towards miracles.
His computer skills were quite advanced. Is this quite advanced, really, or quite advanced? He can set the timer on a VCR. Because they're fucking old people. And thus anybody who can do anything with a computer is basically a witch.
Says there was a call for him to become a saint.
That's fucking bizarre.
Shortly after his death. Says the campaign gained momentum in 2013 after he was named a servant of God, the first stage of the path towards sainthood. Then the petition got approved.
Terrible person, not God of being a horrible person. Horrible people are the worst. Leave that. No.
Yeah, there was a petition and it got approved.
Did he write Temple OS? Fuck no, completely different person. That guy is Or what? I think he's dead now. That guy was way off of his meds.
Yeah, he gained the title Servant of God in 2013.
Was it actually an administration account called Servant of God?
And then the Medical Council of Scammers expressed positive opinion about a miracle that happened in Brazil, and they associated it with him.
Specifically, they just went, it had something to do with him, maybe.
Says that Luciana Viana had taken her son, Matthew, who was born with a pancreatic defect, which made it difficult to eat, to a prayer service. There she prayed to him, while during the service her son simply asked that he wouldn't throw up so much. Immediately following the service, apparently he was healed and able to eat solid food at home, when he had been on the liquid diet previously. So apparently that makes him a saint.
Someone has terrible equal terrific, horrible equal horrific, which is why they're terrible people and not horrible people. Wouldn't want them to be horrific. And that's definitely why I chose that, and not because it's just the first thing that came to my head.
Within a month of the decree, Italy experienced the first wave of Gary, which caused
Wait.
Which caused the sainthood ceremony to be postponed, and then it was rescheduled for October the 10th, and he became a saint.
It's actually god of handsomeness, famousness,
so strange,
and good at the sexness.
I don't get what's the
What?
There's probably a lot more helpful people in the world that are not Catholic.
Oh, absolutely.
And just basically they're just saying like,
but their religion is right.
But the way but it's so strange. It's like, become a Catholic, we can make you a saint after you die, and people worship you.
Ugh.
And it's like, and it's sort of like, if you do this, look what you can get.
I mean, can you imagine that being the reason that you picked that religion? Right, what are the perks? What is in it for me, for my religion? I don't care if they're right. I just want to know, okay, you've got a heaven, that's good, but you've also got a hell, that's a bit of a risk. I'm going to look at this other religion. All they've got is a slightly better than purgatory, but you are guaranteed to get into it. But you will have to do 2 days of work a week during that purgatory, but you get 5 days a week off, so, long weekends. But they don't let you eat bacon, so fuck that. I can't imagine it. I can and I can't imagine picking a religion. I mean, at all, because I think they're all bullshit. But basing it on what's good about the religion, or what the perks are, I guess. I am a YouTuber, therefore I am a warlock, but I also worship the demon Pazuzu. The earth isn't flat, it's a rhombus, and drinking pee cures cancer. Oh, fucking hell. Let's start on pee. I remember when we spoke about the pee, and I kept gagging.
One of the weird things that I don't understand about saints and stuff is...
Any of it?
Well, no, like, you believe in God.
Right.
And you believe, like, Jesus and God could... Like, Jesus back in the day cured people and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But, how come, if you're severely ill, how come God is getting some lackey to do it instead of doing it himself?
Because God's a busy man.
I think
it's not like he can be...
No, he's lazy.
It's not like he can be everywhere at once, is it?
You know better. I like the idea, though, that God's going around giving people all these tumours and making all the angels and the saints clean up after him. It's like, for fuck's sake, God, not again! He's like, I have to cure people.
I always liked the way Ricky Gervais put it. It's just that, God's away, and you get him to come over to you. We've been up to, God. Oh, I was just in Africa giving AIDS to babies. And it's, oh my God. I mean, who else? Oh. Gamer girls metabolize G Fuel into antioxidants in their urine that cures everything. Thanks. I needed that concept in my brain. It's now kicked out my ability to sit down. My girlfriend has the face of a saint. It's a Bernard. Oh, fucking hell. That's mean. I bet she's really nice. Or not real. Probably not real. I'm going to go with that. What, you want God to do everything yourself? What's the point of being the top of the pyramid if you can't delegate? I mean, why have a pyramid when you can do literally everything? Actually, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Because you can't fucking trust anybody to get anything right. They're always fucking useless. What kind of pussy does the Pope get? ... None. Your narrative is my inner monologue. Get out of my head. Yeah, basically. My inner monologue. Everybody just thinks like what I think. Just a lot of people lie. That's the conclusion I've come to. Nobody could disagree with me. I'm always right, apart from when I'm wrong. And even then, I'm probably right. God doesn't make you sick. He made you mortal, which means you might get sick one day. What a piece of shit. I mean, can you imagine the thousands of beings constantly pestering you or singing your praise? I fucking can't.
Yeah, the one of him, the camera thing isn't a miracle.
Right.
That she did. Her miracles were curing people.
I know that it's her claim to fame.
One of her things is because they updated the film, which was a better grade.
Yes.
But one of the problems is it was still not exactly amazing. It wasn't HD.
Right.
And
well, this was fucking 50 years ago, wasn't it?
They were filming her, and the particular lighting that was in that area made it look like she had a halo.
Yeah.
And people are like, it's obvious that she's a saint. Even when she was alive, she was a saint. Look at this.
Yeah. Hey, Cersei, are you really good at the sex? I will defer to my missus. Am I good at the sex?
Yeah.
There you go. That, and by inference, then I must also be famous and handsome.
Well, out of all my exes, you're the only one who can make me orgasm. So.
Well, that's true.
Multiple times.
To be fair, I'm the only one that like gets you going.
Yeah, true.
I like rev your engine apparently. Before me, you were like, oh well, I did sex, and then you were like,
I wasn't really.
Fuck me.
I wasn't really into sex before I met you.
It's the penis. That's all it really needed, and I'm not unconvinced that isn't actually pretty true.
It's pretty true, yeah.
Catholic dogma says the saints petition God on our behalf, which doesn't make sense either. No, it's like I'm not going to listen to those fucking people. You will relay their messages to me because those fuckheads down there constantly. He's basically. God experiences us like Twitter with a really good block list. And then he has a bunch of moderators.
It's like this, oh, not that guy again, block.
Like, there's that. And then there's just Patrick Stewart. And they're all the tweets he actually reads. Oh, hi, Harry. How you doing, man? Oh, look, he kept the glass. That's unusual. He must have forgotten to get rid of it this month. But, yeah. Like... You wouldn't want to listen to the Who-mans.
There's like one of them recently. There's a guy that's been in the news who ordered 2 dominatrix, and they did things to him on the altar in the church.
As you do.
And people are like saying, "Well, at least it's not kids."
Like, is it? I can get like
loads
pointing
of
out the hypocrisy.
Loads of people are like, "Oh wow, what a degenerate" and stuff like that, and all the replies to it are like, "Yeah, but at least it's consenting women."
Yeah, and people are getting paid. It's like I just don't care when you see like some person who's supposed to be like when you have a politician even who like gets their kicks like self autoerotic asphyxiation, it's like, yeah, it's a bit kinky, it's a lot kinky, but who gives a fuck? Does it make them wrong about their policies? Probably not. I'd rather someone did stuff to themselves than anything else.
Why did that nagging sound like a squeaky bed? And then someone, but that's just how Mrs. Six sounds.
That's just her voice. Nunneries were originally founded to provide a pool of women for priests to unburden their sins on.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And then, they said,
then they went...
nuns are there to basically be wives of God or wives of Jesus or whatever.
To blow the priest.
But priests are considered like basically extensions of God.
They are basically God's cock.
Yeah.
And God's fingers and tongues. Yeehaw, guys. I missed a bit. But it's too late now. I asked God to rewind time by half an hour, but he's suspiciously silent. I'm getting a pattern here. You could always just... I want to say rewind. That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't even know. Put the thingy back on the YouTube video.
Yeah, rewind it.
But it's not. That's not. I don't know. There's no winding involved. It's just not the word. I know that. I mean, we're going to go on to words.
It's playback, basically, isn't it?
It's going backwards in the video, but it's not rewinding.
It is rewinding.
We need a new word for it.
Going back in a video is called rewinding.
Time travel.
Oh, fuck's sake.
God and I aren't on speaking terms. Never have been. For some reason. Don't think he likes me. / exists. God is a pimp.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
That makes the most sense. Clicking on the timeline. Although that just makes it sound like you're changing history.
Yeah.
If I were running for office, I'd promise yearly sex scandals to get the papers to endorse me. I don't know. I wouldn't want someone really fucking boring in office. I'd prefer to have someone who is a little bit scandalous. And you'd actually have to push yourself pretty far for me to give a fuck about what you do in your bedroom. Like, when people are bothered by, like... anything particularly, but like say they're particularly bothered by homosexuals, and they say being gay is a sin. I was like, do you know what's really gay? Caring about what other people do in their bedroom. Fuck off. Like,
no, like I have this image of like these people that they're laying down in bed and it's 3 a.m.
and they're just sweating and shaking,
and they're just like, I can't believe the gays.
I can't believe they are.
It's like, why are you letting something that, like...
Can't believe they're allowed to exist and be
like,
happy.
You're letting something have real estate in your head, which is beyond me. And I'm like, yeah, it's free real estate. I keep forgetting. Stupid fucking meme. It's free real estate. The amount of time I use that. I do it all the time.
Is that one of your memes?
Yeah,
mine is still the...
It's one of my life memes. Because, like, I'll be sat there watching TV and the cat will come and jump on me and I just go,
my meme, and it's a visual one, but it's the doctor holding up a clipboard with a elite night helmet on that just says, get good. And it applies to fucking everything. Homophobes think about gay sex more than gay people. It does
Probably,
seem to be that way. It's just like, oh, get the fuck out. Why do you care? I remember I worked with some guys, and a couple of them, one of them specifically, was really weird about gay people. And it completely fucking baffled me. Oh, I don't like them. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, but what effect does it have on you? It's because he had this really fucking homophobic grandmother, and I think she just basically broke his brain. He was a really nice bloke, but just this one topic, and I was just like, that's so stupid. Why do you care? You shouldn't care.
Is this the type of people that they are like really disgusted by the idea of two men, but two women is fine?
That's almost always the
Yeah.
case. Yeah. The hypocrisy is always fun. God loves you. Cheers, my imaginary friends love you too. People have a hard enough time to find happiness. Judging them for who they love is just nasty and mostly pointless. Sick and Bread Boys collab could work. What is a Bread Boys?
Cats. Cats are bread boys. Rot.
Rot. I do like bread catting.
Rot younger.
Or cat breading. I can't remember which way round it goes, but it is hilarious. Apparently, I completely misunderstood the term strip mall. My sincerest apologies. I can't fucking read today. My sincerest apologies to the employees of the dollar store. Ugh. Men think about sex every 7 seconds, and it makes talking to your dad creepy.
Oh God, am I a man?
Why do you think about sex?
I think about sex a lot.
Only when you're like.
No, like even throughout the day.
No, but what about when you're like mood? What about it?
Mood.
Well, you know you.
No, I don't think about it then.
Yeah. And then as soon as you're even slightly out of it, it's like cock though.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a high libido.
I know you do. I don't get the. Where does this men think about sex every 7 seconds thing even come from?
No, men think about sleep every 7 seconds.
Oh my God, I think about sleep so much. I like turn around and just stare longingly at the bed.
Someday.
Every time I lie down now, I just go, oh. It's better than the jizzing, to be honest. It's so much better. I love a good lie down. Fuck me. And then she tries to fucking ruin it with, do you want to do a sex? I'm like, but I just laid down. Hi, Sir Sick, milady. Are you talking to me? Because thank you, sir. I love your videos. Be good at the sex. I try. 2 women isn't fine. It's fantastic. I would like to agree one day. I'm sure if I could be bothered, I could probably scrounge a couple of you types together.
Me types?
Yeah.
What, Northerners?
No, whammins.
Oh.
I'm in bed now. It's 2 p.m. Good for you, you bastard. Lucky bastard. See, you know when people give you shit for being in bed at a time that they find unsuitable or unreasonable? They're just jealous. They are just fucking jealous.
Says you, right? You have a lie in, and you might like have a sleep until like 10:30 or whatever.
Right.
And then if your phone rings, you act like you're already awake.
Yes, like every human being in the history of the universe, including the ones before phones. Someone would knock on their door and they'd get up out of their straw bed and go, "Yes, thee is up. Has been since the dawn."
I think I do it in summer, but in winter I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you are the anomaly. How many people, when they get a phone call and they're woken up by it, pretend to be awake? Especially when the person goes, "Oh, did I wake you up?" First off, don't fucking say that to anyone.
All right.
You say, "Hi, I'm a piece of shit."
Mrs. Sick, what is the name of your guardian angel? David Boreanaz. Oh God, he is fine though, and he's aged quite well.
He's aged very well.
Yeah, I would.
Two Northerners sound like too much beans on toast for me.
What the fuck?
It would be gravy.
Yeah, gravy on beans on toast.
Gravy on beans on toast on gravy. Why do the people that say "milady" wear a fedora that wasn't even invented then? They carry a katana, which is a completely different time frame. Are 3 reference points in this one stereotype. I think it's just all that.
It's the edgy boys.
Yeah. I mean, we all remember a day when we thought that all of those things were cool. Well, milady was never cool. But, I mean, katanas are still cool, but you just can't have one now because of the reference. And, you know, I like hats. I'm a very hatty person. And there's not that many types of hats. I don't like caps.
Your head gets so warm, though, and you stop wearing it after 5 minutes.
Yes and no. My biggest problem with my head is it's fucking enormous.
Yeah, you do have a big head.
Yeah. What is my view on free Will?
Oh God, we're getting.
I think we should keep him locked up. To be honest, fuck Will. He's such a twat. Execute Will. Pro tip: if you're going the whole two women's thing, you let her cast the extras. Why is she involved?
You wouldn't want to.
No, I barely want one.
I know.
It's enough work as it is. Hi, I'm a piece of shit.
I don't know. I'm too hard work, I think.
I mean, if you're too hard work for you, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I want to jam a pencil into someone's eye when I get a phone call whilst asleep.
Just answer it. Fuck off and hang up.
Oh God, I've just realised something. I don't like getting phone calls in general. They make me a bit anxious, but not as much as they used to. And I didn't realise it was anxiety back in the day. I just thought, God, I really fucking hate it when people phone me. Because it's like, who is it? What do they want? No one phones me. This must be bad. And now it's just like, there's only 3 people who call me now.
I don't mind when it's people I know that phone me, even though I don't like people phoning me anyway, because I get exhausted listening to them. But I don't like it when I'm expecting a phone call and it's important. Like it's a medical thing, or I have to talk to the school about the kids.
Yeah.
I hate things like that. Because I don't like the formality of it. Because I just want to go, hey, what's up, bitches? But I can't do that.
Head reveal. I am not showing you my penis, Harry. Not again. I have a very large head, and I've been known to snap headphones, so I have a difficult time finding hats. I call it brain room. Doesn't mean that there's brain, just that there's room. There is room for a brain.
There's room for many brains.
There's room for rent. So that's why you wear a helmet. Well, to be fair, my helmet is too small for me, slightly. It crushes my nose against my face. But someone... the thing about me getting new lights, the fella who offered to buy me the lights, or first offered to buy me a helmet, and I already have one, and the one he was looking at was like hundreds of pounds, and I was like, no, I couldn't justify it, and also I didn't like the helmet, to be honest. I was like, if I'm going to do anything, I've already got the helmet, I can tolerate it, get me some lights, please. And he did. I actually filmed with them today.
I really like the lights because they've got many lumens.
Oh God, yeah.
I like sitting in them. It's like sunbathing.
You haven't even done 5 lights yet, have you?
I know, I need to though.
Yeah, get up in the morning.
My light box is fine, but I have to sit in front of it an hour to get any benefit from it.
Yeah.
Sit in front of that 10 minutes tops.
Oh yeah, that'd probably supercharge you.
Yeah.
You'd probably be able to walk through walls after doing that.
Just vibrating out of existence.
What? Why do we have our mouth, nose, and ears on our head? That's all a face is. That's all a face really is. But why? I guess efficiency. We like to see mouths moving.
Well, I think probably the most obvious answer would be that it's all close to your brain. So it's quicker.
It's close to your brain, and
quicker.
senses all being in one spot means that they can all do a thing at the same time.
Yeah.
So I can smell, I can see and hear something that's in front of me. So that makes a certain sense. Cersic already has a fantastic helmet and a metal hat. Are you guys filming the porn sex under those lights? Oh God, I can't imagine. I get fucking hot enough as it is when doing this. In fact, I get hot enough as it is when doing absolutely fucking nothing. Right now, I'm quite toasty warm.
Do you want me? I got really warm hands but freezing feet, and
I don't want your feet on me. They smell.
No, I got slippers on, and they're
no.
still bloody cold. Look.
Well, you need to be better at being warm.
Oh my God, you're so warm.
I was looking.
Oh my God.
It's probably anemia, apparently.
Oh my God.
You
Probably.
need more iron in your body, and apparently
Yeah.
you won't get cold all the time.
I am prone to getting.
Have you been taking your vitamins? I bet you haven't.
No, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, I know this one. It's because of our ancestors' asymmetric gene expression. Okay. Thanks.
Many emoji.
You've got to have all those emojis, otherwise what's the point?
Like, I'm having a great time. Let me think about this. Oh, this is kind of bad. I'm angry now. My head is exploding.
Close together. Yeah, I still think of the perfect argument 6 hours later in the shower. I mean, yeah. Do you realise you hear before you see? No, I actually don't hear or see.
I see fuck
I
all.
just sense.
Oh, God.
Because I have superpowers.
When I went to pick the kids up, because the masks, the mask that I've got, it doesn't have a nose clip on it.
Right.
So all the steam from my frigging mouth comes up. And I have my glasses on, and it's already cold out. Right. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, and I can't see anything. So I took my glasses off, and I'm like, great, I can't see anything. So I'm just like on, off, making sure, trying to not make them all steamed up.
Goddamn Brits and your pronunciations. You mean goddamn Brits and your correct pronunciations.
Your pronunciations. Pronunciations.
Well, it's not called pronunciation.
You say pronunciation sometimes.
I do. I just did.
Yeah, you gay boy.
I say pronunciation sometimes, but that's probably wrong. Looks like we are in the same shit in the Netherlands as the UK. I locked myself indoors, basically. I hate 2020. I mean, I locked myself indoors, basically, and it's fine.
Since 2009, we've been locked indoors.
My biggest problem with 2020 is the fact that every gadget that I wanted in the previous year that I had been saving towards have all gone to default prices. I really wanted a racing wheel, and it was like 150 quid for the fucking full set of everything. Now it's 260 all the time, and I'm really annoyed by that.
What does it say? Fluffy socks. Yeah, my feet still stay cold.
Yeah, she has like a superpower that just lets her feet be cold.
My limbs don't like being warm.
Yeah, but like I said, it's probably an iron thing, iron deficiency.
I am prone to anemia though.
It's because you're a bastard. Pardon me. It's their language. We Americans ruined it. Exactly. Thank you very much.
You took all the U's out of the words.
Oh, don't get me started. Is Lord Sauron good at sex? He's not real. It's from a book. Everybody who's ever been in a book isn't real. That's a fact. Ah, yes. Internet shopping gone berserk. Yes, and it's very disappointing. I am very sad that in this year, things cost slightly more dependent. And that's my biggest issue with it.
Vital minerals, vitamins.
What are you expecting her to say? Vitamins.
They want me to say vitamins. No.
Vital minerals, vitamins. That's all correct. And you need to stop.
Put the syllables out. Vit-a-mins, not vit-a-mins or vitamins.
Because it's vital, but it's vita. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care either. Whatever annoys you.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Look, if I can do something that annoys one person, then it's been a good day.
Oh God, yes. You love annoying me.
Oh no, you're too easy to annoy. It doesn't.
Yeah.
You can be annoyed at literally nothing.
Yeah.
It's like a skill. It's like you've got cold feet and you're annoyed. That's your personality. So if I wrote a book about you, you would stop existing. Yes. Not that I exist already. But you'd have to get that book published and sold for lots of money, and I'd have to get a cut, and then I'd stop existing. And it'd have to also sell, well. Oops, and thanks, thanks, oh, sorry. I don't know why I saw Mountain Dew then, but it's just Drew. Mountain Drew. If I was called Drew, I'd definitely call myself Mountain Drew. I like this thermonuclear sock idea. They're the bomb. Aluminium. Anybody who says aluminum is just the worst. Oh, for fuck's sake, Harry, why? OMG, shock face. I am so sorry to hear that I can't believe you are being downvoted for being so brave to tell us about your HCS. What the fuck is an HCS? Oh, for fuck's sake, Harry. Have you been on Facebook again? Stop going on Facebook. They don't know how to write words. I mean, that's fair. You get a lot more of this kind of shit on Facebook than
When
you do.
my mum discovered that you can use emojis through normal messages,
texts.
yeah, just texting me. Oh, Jesus Christ. She went freaking mental with them.
Howdy, Zakarot. IUPAC says that aluminum or aluminium doesn't exist. Well, okay. I mean, it does. They use it to make stuff. But whatever. Any word with an O immediately followed by an RY at the end. Brits never pronounce the O. Give me an example, and let's see if that's what I do. If Britain was better at war, we wouldn't have y'all wrong here in America. We just gave up on that one. It's like, leave them to it. It's fine. Leg amputees are the most courageous people on earth. Whatever the situation, they never get cold feet. Double leg amputees, you mean? Because if they're just a leg amputee, they could still get cold feet. Got to think about when you're saying stuff.
Cold foot.
Yeah, what if you get cold foot? I guess they could never get cold feet. But is a foot still a feet?
Technically, because you get phantom sensations.
That doesn't fucking count.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Evil hands count.
Oh, God.
Evil hands!
That condition baffles me.
Mostly because you don't have it.
No, I find it fascinating.
What, evil hand? Or...
It's that your hand is just going to do what it wants to do. The alien hand syndrome.
Isn't that to do with split brain or something?
Yeah, usually split brain.
Oh, pardon me. That was a horrible
Jesus Christ.
Aluminium and aluminium are different because we spell them differently. Words like battery, though.
All right, there you go. She gave you some examples.
Oh, sorry. Inventory, laboratory, laboratory. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying inventory, laboratory, laboratory.
I say both.
Yeah, it depends on the context.
Yeah.
Inventory, I very rarely say inventory. I would say it's in my inventory.
Inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the lavatory.
Lavatory.
That is where I keep my poop.
I say lavatory, but because I'm lazy.
Lavatory.
Lavatory.
Lavatory. Right.
Lab.
Phantom Cold Feet is going to be my ultimate anime attack name. I want to open up a used artificial limb exchange and call it the second-hand store.
Fuck you. That is really good, that.
Well, I was trying to decide whether or not...
That's like Bob's Burger next door level kind of thing.
I was trying to decide whether I should continue the stream or not, and you have definitely answered that question for me. It's a no. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's at the hour now, and I need to fucking rest. I'm fucking knackered. So it's going to be a short one this week. But where is it? How long have we got left? We've got 10 seconds. So I'm going to say thanks for coming. If you're bothered that this isn't that long, I don't care. But thanks for coming, and we'll see you in the next one. Turn up on time next time. Bye! Always at 9, always at the same time. You have no excuse. See you later.
Bye-bye.